Alright, Assalamualaikum and welcome to welcome to another episode of
Scuba Syndicate.
Kau kacau lah. First of all, sebelum aku lupa, ni dah kenapa ni? Okay, betul. First of all, sebelum aku lupa, thank you to ASK Coffee for sponsoring our coffee needs. Because kita rekod malam-malam kan. So sentiasa perlu all this caffeine injection.
Boleh
so
pergi dia punya
idea boleh sampai malam-malam ni.
Boleh pergi dia punya kafe dekat rumah kau kan.
Betul.
Berapa kali nak mention?
Bukit Jelutong. So siapa-siapa.
Oh, you duduk Bukit Jelutong?
Oh ya, Bukit Jelutong.
Belum masuk.
Boleh. So as usual.
Kau duduk Bukit Jelutong juga ke?
Kita kali ni, okay, aku selalu cakap every episode kita special guest, tapi hari ni extra special guest sebab kita ada seorang je extra special kan. Dua orang extra special guest. So
berbesar hati yo.
Saya pun besar.
Jangan cakap besar.
Besar tak boleh.
Jangan cakap besar slow sikit.
Abang dia cuma cakap besar.
So welcome to
Kembang hati.
Paddy Ambassador Diver Paddy Ambassador, kau tengok Paddy Ambassador Diver.
Ambassador Diver.
Baki Zainal kan. Kita ada our Malaysian Idol. My girl. Dina Nazir. So thanks guys for being here. I know it's a bit late, but yeah. You know, we just have to do it with you guys.
Baru Isyak ni Rod. Baru Isyak ni.
Boy, Syah.
Alhamdulillah.
Dah lambat juga lah. Dini tidur awal, betul tak?
Oh, ya ke?
Dini tidur awal.
Oh, tidur awal?
How early is
Apa
early?
ni?
Tengok.
Apa ni? Malam masih muda.
Same lah. I also sleep very early.
We have coffee. We have a lot of stories, so you don't have to sleep. Bantal dah ambil. Masalahnya, dia dah ada bantal.
Itu lah tadi dah bantal
Serius
sebotol.
lah. Jangan, aku minta lagi.
Nak bantal ke?
So welcome to another episode of Pecah Scuba.
Kuasa.
Sedikit. Daripada so today of course we invited them because of scuba diving. So Baki being an ambassador diver, apart from being an ambassador diver, dia ni macam-macam lah. Dia jack of all trades, but master of all trades.
Ambassador depan tu.
Ambassador crazy lagi.
Tengok. Oi, ambassador crazy ambassador.
By the way, bukan crazy ambassador semata-mata. Dia ni first dalam Malaysia, dalam satu group tu. Kau buat apa? Technical course Thailand.
Saya dan manager saya merupakan the first ambassador for Cressy worldwide to become technical certified untuk all Cressy products.
Weh, jangan tanya credentials aku at all.
No.
Music boleh, music.
Cressy besar, bawah ni besar.
Besar sangat. Tak boleh sebut perkataan tu. Abang boleh, okay.
Tapi Wikipedia dah bagi dah semua. Aku nak
By
study
the way,
dia tu dia
Dina
panjang
is
gila.
here. For those who don't know, Dina is actually a diver. Just started diving probably 2 years ago. You started
Betul,
diving 2
July
years ago.
2024.
Abang dia certify.
Adik saya.
Adik certify.
Adik saya.
So dengar cerita adik pun dah ada naik pangkat sikit kan.
Baru je.
Paddy Regional Rap.
Tapi saya tak tahu dah apa benda pangkat dia. Macam panjang sangat email tu. Tapi he's living his dream lah, because sebelum ni he's a musician. Sebelum musician dia photographer. Jadi dia macam bertukar arus terus pergi masuk this underwater world, this blue world, and he falls in love with it and he's taking it very seriously. Cuma dia selalu lah daripada dulu masa dia jadi instructor tu macam, anak bila nak ambil lesen? Dalam tu banyak hantu, tak nak.
You know, one of the things that you said to me after you got your license was that you love diving so much because it calms you down. You tak takut. You macam probably you ada nervous ke masa tu, tapi you macam tak takut underwater. It calms you down lah.
Baki got lot of stories.
Cerita.
Sebab saya ambil lesen saya masa tu, saya specifically when 2024.
They're cousins by the way.
Yeah, my cousins. So 2024 March, I was diagnosed with depression. Jadi therapist cakap you have to do something yang you takut selama-lama ni. I tak takut apa. You masuk sini tak takut, tengok cerita hantu I tak takut, duduk seorang-seorang I tak takut.
Hantu betul tak takut?
Jadi hantu yang manusia macam ni I takut sikit. Minta kan?
Tapi
kau
memang
minta.
dia hantu.
Hantu kan? Hantu atau
Memang
buaya.
dia takut dengan sikit dengan dia.
Jangan.
Nampak? Minta. Jangan minta. Lepas tu, I decided to take my diving license sebab I've always been scared of the underwater world. I'm a good swimmer, tapi selama-lama kehidupan 39 tahun ketika itu, I memang takut fishes, I takut, I tak pernah siang ikan, I takut. Jadi, the first person that I called was Baki. I trust Baki lebih daripada I trust adik I sendiri. I cakap dengan Baki, I want to take my license. On, let's do it here, let's do this. Dia terus on. Tetapi kalau kata tak takut tu tipulah sebab seumur hidup saya mandi pantai pun tak pernah tahu. Tak pernah mandi pantai. I akan duduk dekat pesisiran pantai buat sandcastle yang tak cantik pun. Lepas tu nanti 5 minutes tak tahu nak buat apa dah. So biasanya susah nak ajak saya pergi ke pantai, pergi ke pulau because I don't have anything to do. Because I was so scared. Even jalan tepi tu buat ala-ala Baywatch. Tak ada, tak pernah. Takut. Never. So, when I took my license, kalau kata tak takut, tipu. Penipuan kerana my first shore masa nak ambil kan, kita kena shore dive dulu. Masuk je shore dive, not even 5 meters in. Masuk je kepala. Senang kata, baru masuk kepala dalam air, I nampak sea turtle. Baru masuk, I dah berdiri. Jadi I tahu tak dalam, I dah berdiri. What? No, I cannot do this. Tapi instructor I, Alan nama dia. Alan masa tu so sweet, dah lah handsome, pandai abang aku cari. Pandai abang I cari instructor yang handsome. Lepas tu dia macam, relax, it's cute what? Oh, let's do that again. So bila masuk je, I jumpa si turtle sekali lagi, baru perasan macam he's dancing in the water. So macam, this is cute. Jadi dekat situ lah slowly berani. Tapi boat dive. Boat dive I yang pertama, semua tak boleh buat. Paku kat situ. I couldn't, I dah pakai semua, dah okay, dah ingat nak masuk air. So Baki was there. Hebat ke tak hebat, I seorang aja yang tengah nak ambil lesen, I dive dengan 6 orang instructor. I made sure we took a boat just for her, 6 instructors, because practically the instructors keluar dive dengan kita orang. So dia nak kena habiskan dia punya dia lesen.
Lesen kan. So okay lah, keluar sama-sama. So we were like, you know what, girl, we're here for you. No problem. Take your time. It's okay. Dia dah pakai semua dalam kita orang sekedar suka. Take your time. It's alright. It's okay. Okay. No worries. Okay. We're good. Ladies and gentlemen, Dina Nazir berbush. Back roll.
Oh, terus
back
She
roll.
performer kan, tak boleh nama kena announce.
Lepas tu dia keluar. Tada! Alright guys, let's go dive.
She tak boleh, baru I perasan, she tak boleh nama kena announce sebab she performer, she showgirl.
Okay.
Jadi dia macam nama kena announce, I need to perform.
Tapi bagus kau. Daripada microphone superstar, kepada mouthpiece diva, nama orang instructor.
Kalau tak sayang lagi tak tahu lah.
Tapi buat kat mana?
Dekat Tioman.
Tioman.
So it was beautiful journey. Masuk aja the first dive, masuk je, nampak shark. Aku dah lagi dia macam next.
So Baki was there all the way lah?
Yeah.
You were there all the way?
No. I was there only for her boat dive. Ya lah,
Water
awal tu
2, 3,
semua I
4.
cakap dah tak payah kau, you buat. And then because I told her like, look, if I'm there you're gonna be stressed out. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna come in a day later. You go and do that. You finish with your e-learning, what's not. Yeah, dah. But before boat dive, I jumpa dia. Girl, come. Ingat abang you paddle ambassador, instructor. Adik you instructor Jangan malukan kaum.
Itu
No stress, okay?
Cuma jangan malukan.
But I will have to say one thing though. The moment that she went down, her buoyancy was tip top. Literally, she did not bicycle kick. I was like, I tengok, oh yo. I said, boleh, man, come. Walaupun dia tak reti nak break lah kan. Dia pusing. Dia datang balik kan. I'm like, here, see this. I purposely show small things like, patah balik right. But her buoyancy cantik. Dia punya confident dalam air tu.
Perfect lah.
Bagus. Tahniah.
Well done, well done.
Well done.
Kelakar lah. Tapi itulah, you kena ajak I stop. I tak boleh move.
Oh, kalau you dengar cerita pasal dia dekat Wilshire lagi best. Masa dia nampak Wilshire lagi best.
Tu kat mana tu?
So we went to Bintulu recently.
Oh, okay. Okay,
So
okay,
this made headlines in apa tu Sarawak, everywhere from Borneo Post lah, Hamdan semua keluar. That we went to Bintulu, we shot this rancangan called Borneo Dive for TVS. It's the second season, so we went Bintulu to dive. And Alhamdulillah that episode we brought Dina, kita orang turun air, 20 meters visibility. Turun aja, literally turun, you pusing, and here was the whale shark. Swimming. And the whale shark gave us about 10-15 minutes
pusing,
of clarity.
pusing.
Mainkan kita orang lah. Yang paling best tu. Kalau sampai nampak, I terus keluar kamera, kejar kan. In my footage, kita orang semua kejar. Sekali you see this pink fins that goes the other way. Like, kita orang ke depan, dia ke tepi.
Okay, in my defense.
Oh, it was you.
Defensivnya.
In my defense, I kan dah lama tak dive. I dah setahun tak dive. Jadi I pula diver yang baru. Itu baru dive I yang ke-11 by the way. Itu baru yang
Itu menunjuk tau. Itu menunjuk tau.
Dive ke-11.
Dive ke-11 dah dapat whale shark. Dah whale shark tau.
Itu dive ke-11. Itu cakap I Ursula. Korang tak percaya.
Open water one nampak turtle.
First dive nampak
Turtle shark
turtle.
lagi.
First boat dive nampak shark. Yang tu was Bintulu. After 1 year I tak dive, I nampak whale shark. Tapi my defense, tadi cerita tadi kan, footage tu ada. Tengoklah dekat Instagram kami.
Wah.
Bila I ada, okay, benda yang I paling nervous ialah descent. So bila I dah masuk tu, I selalu takut for a big girl, going down is the problem. So staying down and going down. Jadi bila nak turun tu, I tengok bawah. Sampai bawah, kat mana body I parking, I fin je lah. Jadi body I parking macam tu, I fin lah ke situ. Lepas tu I fin. Sebab I tahu, I dive dengan DMs and instructors kan. Jadi diorang pandai lah cari I.
Oh, memang. Manager I kan, kalau duduk dia tengah ketawa kat sebelah situ tu. Dia daripada jauh nampak kenapalah fin ping ni ke kiri. Dia datang, dia pegang tangan macam ni. Dia tarik. Dia tarik, brother.
Pusing. Lepas tu I dah nampak dah whale shark tu. I dah macam wow. Lepas tu I started feeling. Tapi I'm not a strong swimmer. Jadi macam tak sampai-sampai. Dia ni macam, alah cepatlah. Okay.
So, okay, kau interframe tu sebenarnya kau tak nampak whale shark tu.
Masa aku turun aku tak nampak.
Oh, okay.
Masa aku turun aku tak nampak. Lepas tu bila aku tak nampak orang lain, mana semua orang? I nampak Ethan, baru I macam pusing. Bila I pusing baru macam wow, whale shark. Baru I started feeling to the whale shark. Everybody dah kat depan.
That was
Semua dah
like
kat depan.
13 meters. 13.
Ni Bella ke Lucy?
I rasa Bella kot.
Kecil lah.
Masa kecil. Dia
It's
macam
a juvenile baby. It's baby.
so it was so
Whale shark still whale
beautiful.
shark.
You've been diving to a lot of places, but how was Bintulu?
Bintulu is magical.
Wow.
I boleh cakap I won't say Sipadan has a fight. However, Bintulu dia punya lawa tu, dia alive, dia healthy, clarity 20 meters. Lepas tu ikan yang kita makan, ikan yang makan ikan yang tak patut makan, semua ada.
Ikan makan orang?
Belum jumpa.
Jangan cakap belum.
Belum jumpa di Bintulu. But it's beautiful. It was literally magical because you would think that belah Sarawak ni there's a lot of wrecks bagai kan. You would never think that it has a reef that's so colourful lah. Colourful saya. Kalau you turun tu I sendiri macam I naik tu, I cakap I felt as if I was in a Malaysia Airlines 1990s punya ad. Iklan kan? Yang you pergi snorkeling, nampak cantik kan? Serious babes. I was like, what? Wah. Itu lawa.
Lepas tu episod tu pula it was our episode, so I kena kejar dia. Pergi ke mana-mana I kejar lah. Okay, dia ada time tu macam kau ni lambat aku dah terlebih. Kau ni lambat aku dah terlebih. Lepas tu dia tunjuk clownfish sekecil
Juvenile, sorry.
Clownfish. Lepas tu I pun pergi dekat. Sekali lagi I tak kerti hoover kan. Dia macam kat situ.
Pusing.
Okay. Okay, Jomel. Okay, Jomel lah.
nak ambil video kan, you lah light. Apa pasal ada shadow lagi ni? Apa pasal ada shadow lagi ni? That was fun.
Bila dive dengan adik-beradik macam tu perangai.
Yeah.
Kau tak ikat tali bagi?
Ha?
Kalau aku ikat tali je.
Tak apalah.
Kau pusing kan macam mana pun kat situ je.
So that's the reason why kita orang pergi. Kita orang pergi bawa 6 instructor. Aku orang jaga adik aku. Tolong jaga adik aku.
Tapi curious kan, pasal Bintulu ni kan. Ada dive operators tu.
There is, at this current moment, there's no dive operator in Bintulu.
Not
So
yet,
we
no.
went with Borneo Dive Network from Miri. They do dives in Bintulu. So they usually do day trips. Sebab daripada Miri ke Bintulu dalam 2 jam.
Wow.
Dari 2 jam punya car ride. However, I rasa Bintulu tu hotel 4-star hotel tu banyak. Makan senang kan. Jalan 3 lane.
Yalah, it's all in gas
Gila,
town kan.
Betul.
Dia memang best sangat-sangat. And then like apa tu, you naik daripada jetty, walaupun jetty tu belakang pasar.
I don't know which factor.
Walaupun jetty tu belakang pasar, tetapi jetty tu is a proper jetty.
Yeah.
Proper jetty. So and that I think Bintulu is one of the, so I usually say Sabah has the best sunsets, right? Tapi Bintulu punya sunset sebab of the bridge tu macam dekat San Francisco. Lawa bang.
The comparison tu.
Serious. Dia macam you dekat Golden
Silhouette
Gate
tu.
kan.
Betul,
Lepas tu
silhouette
dengan sebiji tu turun. Ui, cantik. Serius.
Kita kena pergi.
Kena.
We have to go.
Kan?
Duduk dekat Fairfield makan nasi goreng apa? Daun
Betul. Daun ubi.
Daun ubi. Nasib baik aku tak cakap daun.
Kita kena sebut.
Daun
Buat
ubi.
air. Air apa?
Sedap weh.
No, nasi goreng daun ubi.
Betul.
Pernah
Sedap.
rasa? Tak pernah kan?
Pucuk ubi lah.
Pucuk ubi dia buat nasi goreng. Sedap.
Sedap.
Serius sedap. Ui, memang best.
Kau buat kita orang curious lah pula ni. Banyak tempat kena pergi.
Tempat sangat ni.
Aku macam
You been
tempat.
there? You been?
I've been there but not for diving.
Yeah, I know why. You were working.
But anyway, aku tahu Bintulu dulu in the late 90s, early 2000 kan, ada satu dive club. All
Yes.
uji daripada oil and gas new field
Yes.
kan. Orang tu aku bayang macam London lah semua kan. They have a dive club called Bintulu Divers.
Yes.
Lepas tu dah tak ada lah sekarang. So the latest one ni kau punya cerita ni.
Dulu those people were actually oil and gas divers, and they would be most of them buat technical dekat Bintulu kan. However now, because so a lot of the oil and gas people in Bintulu, weekend je diorang rasa macam diorang tak ada benda lain nak buat. Weekend paling banyak kereta parking airport. So Friday they come back, they park their car, they fly off. Sunday fly balik, and then they come back into Bintulu. So literally Bintulu on weekends and
Mati.
public
Actually
holiday
macam
kosong.
almost
Kosong bang,
almost
kosong.
go sound.
Which is the best time for you to go. Kan? And you bayangkan kita orang tengah-tengah laut, buat kita orang je kat situ. Oh, macam dive tengah COVID. Saya
kosong.
boleh sebab saya pergi dive ada lesen masa COVID.
Tapi kosong memang best, clear water, traffic nak parking boat tak susah.
Kan? Serius. But I will have to
Nice.
say one thing though. Rezeki Dina Nazir dalam laut tu memang wow. From the first day dia ambil lesen
Alhamdulillah.
sampai sekarang, the waters have been really kind to her. Seriously.
Bersulah.
Kan?
Bos, so kalau tengok Little Mermaid, ada satu witch, rambut pendek, suka pakai purple.
Macam
Me.
Elvira Roll. Rambut pendek.
Tak boleh. Tak boleh I punya, I claim.
Ni belum kena macam ni lagi lah. Belum kena.
Kalau kena macam tu memang dia menyumpah.
Sabar jap. Baby steps baru habis 12, okay? Sabar jap.
So basically that was your second dive trip from Tioman?
That was my third dive trip from Tioman.
Dia lepas Tioman terus international.
Pergi Krabi. Tak
Ombud.
tak masuk. Okay, cerita dia. Dia mesti ada cerita. Dina Nazir tak pernah intentionally nak buat something. Tak pernah. Jadi, I pergi dengan my best friend semua. There's 5 girls nak pergi bercuti. Lepas tu masing-masing tengok flight to Krabi was cheap. And then because Krabi, Muslim food pun senang nak cari. And then homestay murah. So pergi ke Krabi. Sampai dekat Krabi, I pun tanya dia, Kas, you rasa ada tak dive shop yang best dekat Krabi ni, Kas?
So pergi Kolanta.
I'm like, Abang mana? Thailand.
Kat Krabi.
Krabi? Kejap. Let me do my calls. Neil, I need to know.
Jadi pergilah dive dekat Krabi.
Kau regional manager tu.
Jadi pergilah dive kat Krabi 2 kali. So that was my 8 and 9th dive. So 10 was in Bintulu, 10, 11, 12 was in Bintulu.
Tengok dia tempat-tempat dia pergi kan, semua epic kan.
Tak, the best part is she pun tak tahu epic
But got ex-Krabi lah, not crossing to Koh Lanta.
Tak. Dekat Krabi. It was only an hour.
Pasal Koh Lanta tu kita orang panggil second perhentian.
Oh, Zul? Kenapa?
Budak-budak habis monsun.
Yes.
Monsun semua lari sana.
Betul.
Macam balik kampung.
It's best. Yang Thailand tu pun menarik sebab dia punya coral dia macam very different.
Yeah, Krabi I think it's good actually. Koh Lanta that side lah.
Tapi I tak rasa pergi situ because it was just near. It was quite near.
Probably you went to Koh Adang.
Something like that lah.
Koh
I
Adang.
can't remember.
Nama tak Koh.
Kena tengok balik lock. Masih
Kau
raja
ada
tulis
kan?
lock.
Ada.
You ada lock ya?
Masih raja tulis lock.
Alhamdulillah.
That means chasing for chop lah.
Chop?
Sekarang pakai apps.
Tak ada.
Si apps.
Memanglah saya dekat dalam apps.
Apps kan?
Chop apa?
Tak ada chop.
Dia sekarang pakai QR, instructors QR, just scan.
Yeah, we just found out about the QR last weekend literally.
Just to share. Aku dah tahu Rod, kita orang lama tak mengajar team teach. So baru lepas kena berapa orang Rod?
15
orang.
We had 15 students last weekend.
So
But obviously we didn't take all lah, bagi
for
empat
instructors
instructor.
lah.
Yeah.
So it's been years kan, about 2 years, 3 years lah. Kau datang mana dia cakap, okay, who wants to lock dive? Cakapnya, instructor, QR. Dia dah pancing masuk, QR, terus
Yes.
lock dive.
Lock dive.
Zaman dulu ada chop.
Pre-COVID.
Ada stiker bagai.
Bestnya.
Tapi sekarang tak ada. Okay, go green tak ada.
You can do watermark. You can do watermark.
Takut dia ni kalau minta watermark betul nanti bagi kopi. Dia tak kopi, bagi kopi.
Tapi boleh bagi ni cakap Dina cakap Dina 6 dive instructors.
Wow. Princess kan she?
Sekarang ni
Diva.
dia macam ni Dina.
Dia apa cerita lain?
Abang kau tak pernah nak buat cerita macam ni.
Terus racun beli Garmin lah.
Kenapa macam gosong?
Dia
Macam tu. Apa tu?
Apa tu?
Garmin.
Dia connect dengan apa? Dengan ni. Bila you nak ni kan?
Dia sponsor kat ni? Sponsor kat?
Tak, dia beli.
Oh, beli.
Dia boleh belikan
Mana
kan? Mana boleh belikan?
Boleh.
Anyway. Talking about your, diving career lah. Obviously you were a radio announcer before and you've done TV shows that here and there and whatnot. So sekarang ni Paddy Ambassador Diver, how has it been?
Wow. Actually, the Paddy Ambassador Diver, the instructor bagainya tak pernah di-plan.
Okay.
I started diving. I dived without a license for a couple of years.
Oh damn.
I was diving in Korea. I was diving in Korea, Japan, a couple of places. Lepas tu, masa tu balik ke Malaysia, ada satu event tu, kena clean up. And then the brand decided, kita kena bawa you sebab you diver bagai. Lepas tu, I cakap dengan dia, you kena tell the dive center owner, I don't have a license. And dia cakap, ada beza ke? Kan? Masa tu, diorang tak tahu, diorang tak faham kan? So then when I did that thing, the owner literally said, I cannot let you dive on your own. I will treat it as a DSD.
Yep.
So dia bawa I, lepas tu after come out, dia cakap, kenapa you bodoh sangat? Ambil lah lesen. Kan? Ambil lesen, nanti kejap lagi apa-apa jadi, tak nak lah insurance tak boleh cover bagai kan. So I said, okay lah, take license. Then take license in 6 days ke 5 days, I was the first in Malaysia to do e-learning.
Okay.
So from open I went to advanced in 5 days. I habiskan semua in 5 days. And then after lepas 5 days tu I cakap, yes, advance sudah. Aku tak nak ni semua. payahlah bercerita.
E-learning ni
Rescue
zaman
bagai.
mid 2000s lah.
Yeah.
Somewhere around that. Yeah.
Then after that, I was the first to be certified as a free diver. Paddy free diver. Because there's other free divers kan. Paddy free diver. And then lepas tu down the road, ting-tong macam mana. Because of my TV shows in the previous TV channel was very adventurous. So I had to do diving and so on and so forth. Lepas tu tak alih one day I duduk depan Clement Lee
Okay.
at Sabah
The
Tourism
legend.
Award.
Legend tu. Legend tu.
I tengok muka dia macam hi. Hello. Dia selamba je dengan telefon Sony dia yang dah crack. Lepas tu, boy, you help me take picture with me and my wife. So he won Lifetime Achievement Award. I won Best TV program for Sabah Tourism. So macam bestnya. Sekali besoknya I receive a phone call from Paddy, from Neil. Neil Davidson. At that time dia tanya. So he said, we received your name untuk this Paddy Ambassador Diver lah. And I was like, what is this Paddy Ambassador Diver? So dia cerita. Lepas tu dia cerita, then I said, who was the last Paddy Ambassador Diver? Clement Lee.
Oh.
There was no Paddy Ambassador Diver from this region for a very long time. So it was Clement Lee. So the next one was me lah. So it was okay, fine. Had an interview here, dekat on Zoom call with Australia. Jadi lepas tu after jadi tu down the road I ended up doing a lot of dive TV shows. I've got one dive TV show that has done 2 seasons, in total 36 episodes. In 3 months we dived 113 dive sites in Malaysia.
Is that Jom Dive tu?
Jom Dive.
Yeah, Jom Dive.
First and second season. And then we have Borneo Dive now, first and second season.
Okay.
The next one we're going off to Labuan for that. So we were diving. Lepas tu tak ada entah macam mana. Tourism lah, people started asking for other stuff. But one thing that led me to become an instructor, I tak nak mengajar. I seriously tak nak mengajar. I rasa kalau
We understand.
kalau I student macam ni, I boleh kasi instructor pening kepala.
I know.
I bayangkan kalau I dapat student macam I don't want. And then after that, down the road, I realised that many old timers do not take younger ones punya opinion. You instructor pun bukan instructor. Do you have a dive center? Especially yang kulit berkala cerah.
Okay.
Instructor meh? No, they don't use you instructor meh.
No meh.
You sure you're an instructor? You're not even an instructor. You don't even have a dive center. Wow. So when I started listening to that, and at the same time, because I was, there was a lot of abang-abang dan kakak-kakak that I was helping them to promote the dive center. Sebab tu untuk I, Paddy Ambassador, I should help promote. Kalau you are the dive center and you need, please give me a call. Jom lah, I'll come, I'll help you out, and we'll see what we could do. So at the end of the day, bila I dapat this type of things, I macam, apa hal? Aku nak tolong je kot, kan? And then during COVID, many instructors tak makan.
Betul.
And nobody was taking care of them, right?
Yeah.
So when I started voicing it out, datanglah, you're not even an instructor. You don't have a dive center. So my adik angkat I
I
seorang,
have a dive TV show. Do you have a dive TV show that won awards?
yeah. That,
Teruskan, maaf emosi.
adik angkat I seorang cakap, we have a dive center. Say it's your dive center. I said, no, hold on. So down the road, what we did was, I said, you know what? Okay, fine. Let's take instructorship. I dyslexic tau.
Okay.
I tak faham kenapa you nak ambil belon, letak angin, lepas tu bawa turun bawah, lepas tu ke atas bagai. Lepas tu kira-kira calculator yang kena tekan ni, tekan tu. Alah, kan. So we had to do it, and then the funniest thing was when I decided to do it, everybody tercengang. You really want to be an instructor? I said, yeah. So we did. I masuk pulau. I didn't tell anybody. The only other person that knows was my manager sebab dia terpaksa jadi instructor juga. So my manager was awesome. He said, okay, ons. Kita masuk. Kita pergi buat. So then we took it. Wah, Setiap malam 3-4 pagi. You know, because I
Dan I
cannot
tahu
feel.
For
sebab
the
I tak
IDC
jumpa.
new preparation tu.
I tahu sebab I tak jumpa. I nak pergi diving. Macam, Paki, John dive. Busy.
Kan.
Lala baru dia kena cakap, lah, kat pulau.
And then after that, we took it during monsoon. Sebelum masuk monsoon. So we took, I was alah, dia fail lah, confirm fail. I cakap tak apa, kita fail hari ni, the next IDC kat mana? Dekat Bali. Kita pergi Bali, orang tak kenal, tak apa.
Dah siap dah
Dah
next
siap
one.
dah cari flight dah sebab dah tahu alah aku rasa aku fail ni alah. Sekali alhamdulillah lah pass, and then after that semua orang was like BNJ lah, you die lah bagai. So when do you want to come and teach? I don't want to teach. I don't want to teach, right? Maybe insyaAllah kalau adik-beradik ke kawan-kawan will teach. So then from there the brand came. The world's oldest dive
Industry.
brand. 80 years old this year, Cressy from Italy came. We met them in Thailand, quartered for a couple of meetings. That's where my dive, yeah.
So now top to bottom Cressy lah.
InsyaAllah.
Crazy
InsyaAllah.
only
Cressy.
Jangan sebut lain.
Ya. Tak apa.
Kamera GoPro.
Kita.
Bukan. Salah. Bukan.
Insta.
Insta.
360.
Sebab tak apalah.
Oh, ada cerita ni.
Tak, sebab you tengok Insta360 Ace Pro 2 punya quality underwater compared to GoPro.
Betul.
I was GoPro's global ambassador before.
Betul.
Wow.
Yeah, true.
Yes. Tapi underwater I masih cakap we are not we. They are not as strong as Insta360. Ace Pro 2.
Tapi awak cakap tadi, awak kata tak nak mengajar kan? Okey, saya tanya soalan. Kalau kata Camellia nak ambil lesen, awak nak?
Kamera
cantik kau.
Kamera mana?
Kamera mana ni?
Tidur apa?
Tidur malamku tak lena.
Asyik
Nak assistant kan? Assistant.
boleh. Nampak tak semua orang nak ajar dia.
Sepanjang Bintulu.
Saya ambil video underwater masa tu.
Dia tiba-tiba je.
Sepanjang Bintulu
Sebab
trip,
bagi
okey?
dia tak nak mengajar. Tapi kalau Camellia dia nak mengajar, siapa nak angkat tank dia? Siapa nak set upkan untuk dia?
Camellia, you nak I pakaikan you fin, bukakan pin pun I bukakan.
Dia buat jadi ni apa ni cakap indirect supervision.
Dia tak boleh macam tu tau. Ethan siap buka pakai
Betul.
you fin
Iten.
Serius?
Tapi Dina kata nanti
Princess.
dia ada ni kan, ada program ke apa, dia tak boleh pergi pulau kan nanti time tu kan.
Siapa Dina?
Asal pula aku tinggal lah.
Yang masih yang bak
I like you from the beginning until this moment.
I ni lalang.
Nampak? Dia macam apa tahu, masa kat Bintulu when we were in Sarawak, because kita di bumi Sarawak kan. Lepas tu macam, siapa nak I nak bawa next guest? You rasa Camellia ada lesen tak? Okay, satu hari dia tanya. Besok, kalau Camellia mesti okay kan? Orang dah lama tak jumpa Camellia kan? Macam, kenapa 4 hari aku kat sini lama kau rasa repeat je eh?
You ingat tak?
Aku stress.
I tanya orang TBS. I tanya Teresa.
Dah.
Girl, you rasa Camellia nak jadi guest I tak?
Lepas tu sementara nak tunggu dive, nak sampai dekat dive spot tu, tidur malamku tak lena.
Dia lawa weh.
So
Do not deny that. Do not deny.
Takut orang rumah.
kau tak boleh macam tu. Yang berapa APL lepas dia kena bayar, kena beli jiwa. Dia tak ada. Tak ada.
Kita rekod.
Nanti tidur luar kan.
Lepas tu bercerita pasal Camellia.
Baik
So, I need to control my reactions, okay?
Nasib baik reaction.
Tak apa Rock, bini kau balik lambat malam ni.
Baik. Anyways.
Aku tumbuk. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So love. I mean,
Tapi sekejap, kalau Camellia, if you really want, you anak beranak, nak belajar, kan, dan rakan-rakan, support.
Tak, kalau dia nak buat same system, satu student, 6 instructor, dah ada 4.
5 manager.
Kalau Camellia nak buat, kita orang hantar proposal
Tu,
dekat
belakang.
Marriott.
Belakang Camellia.
Kalau Camellia nak buat, kita pergi Guyana Marine Resort, 6-star resort.
Wow.
awak tak risau ke sekarang ni? Awak banyak berbual pasal Camellia.
Tak,
Saya
dia
semakin-
saya mengiyakan saja.
Dia cakap dia buat proposal bukan dia propose.
Exactly.
Saya semakin menyesal memetik nama Camellia.
Oh, macam tu boleh panggil Camellia before dia jadi diver.
Before and after. So 2 episod.
Kenapa dia ada 2 episod?
So
Untuk Camellia saja 2 episod. Before.
Kau still original diva.
Ah.
Aku tak pernah dengar lagi seorang student 6 instructor. Gila.
Itu betul. Super.
Biasa satu instructor 6 student.
Betul.
Ha.
Satu student 6 instructor.
Bro,
Termasuk
kalau lu
best friend
perasan,
sendiri.
Kita 4, 2 kat belakang tu pun instructor tak? Okay, future.
Tu
That
soon to
means
be
dah
tu.
6. Sama lah. Macam dekat tabut.
Aku akan tunggu dekat spa.
Baki lu boleh buka dive center kan. Kau panggil dekat apa? BZDC. Baki Zainal Dive Center buat dekat Kuching. 1 student 6 instructor. Bayar premium tapi okey, no
okay.
problem.
Kalau kecuali lah
dia
kalau
tunggu.
student naik Camellia.
First.
Dia kena standard juga.
Seorang student 5,000.
So kau punya apa? Kaya, lawa, seksi, tinggi. Is it?
Anyway. Mudah-mudah tu.
Pandai nyanyi. Gitu.
When that day comes, we'll be there, bro.
When
Aku risau
When?
takut dalam air kita nak mengajar ataupun Baki nak mengajar tak boleh. Dia menyanyi dalam air, bro.
Tak ada.
kau akan nampak Ursula datang dari jauh.
Kau tengok. Siap buat mengerudu. Baki is professional, bro.
Dia buat cakap one more time.
Orang buat combine water 5 kali je. Dia buat combine water 10 kali.
Tak, bukan one more time tu. One
More time. Dia lawa.
Pingsan.
Agung sebut
Okay.
perempuan untuk tas tinggal tiba-tiba.
Seronok hidup.
So, tadi kita dah cerita pasal Camellia. Aku one thing I curious lah Dina. I curious gila. Apa you dah buat 12, 13 dives.
12.
I know my punchlines are really good here. Anyway, so 13 dives. So, I'm curious. Do you sing underwater?
I haven't tried it. Tapi I dah nangis underwater.
Oh,
I cried like a baby. Saya ambil tangan dia, pegang kat pipi. Masa tu because I saw whale shark and it's obviously masa kita ambil lesen, the first thing that macam kita teringin nak tengok ialah whale shark kan. Jadi bila nampak tu dia macam it took 2 seconds to
Process.
Lepas tu bila kita fin away, ni pula pergi kejar, dia kata macam Gege. Lepas ambil tangan dia letak dekat pipi. Bila I lepas, I was crying. I was crying. So I tak pernah nyanyi dalam air. Tapi itulah siapa cakap? You yang cakap. Yang kat dalam air boleh dengar je.
Yeah. We talk underwater.
Yep.
Dia boleh communicate dengan
Lampu sini.
Yeah.
You need to pass that bubble sound kan. You break that bubble barrier tu, dia macam sound barrier, boleh dengar.
Cuba kita test sikit Dina punya apa
bagi
suara
tong air.
underwater.
Yang bagi tong air. Bukan? Macam mana?
Bagi.
Tak jadi macam cerita Finding Nemo. Bagi. Do you see me? Macam tu kan.
By the way, I just want to highlight one thing. So, all amongst 5 of us, so we have a dinosaur who has been diving for a while. Who has been diving since the dinosaur times.
Okay.
He's not a dinosaur, he's a human. But he's been diving since the dinosaur times.
Okay.
He was also the Whale Shark is a Myth Association. There is such associations. He was the president.
Wow.
I was the vice president.
Korang hajar hari ni. Aku ya.
so it took it took
A while.
personally for me it took 7 years since I started diving. It took him I don't know how many years since he started diving.
21
to see
tahun.
21 tahun. Do you know that you super lucky?
Yeah, super lucky.
I am.
So when I
extremely
saw my
lucky.
first whale shark back in 2020, so the date was 16 September 2020. I still remember. Tak boleh lupa lah. This September 2020. Tu I terus tulis surat via
Tulis surat resign?
WhatsApp. I hantar kat surat resign. Resign
Aku
from
bangun pagi.
Whale Shark
Resign
Association.
from the association.
Apa kejadah ni? Dekat berapa ratus
Resign
mesej ni?
from the association.
Menata punya rod. Dear Mr. Hani Munir, I hereby tender my resignation. Lepas tu dia boleh cakap, I wish you all the best in your future endeavour. It's not going proven once, not twice, but 3 times I saw Whale Shark. Good luck, sir. Kimak. Satu Malaysia kutuk aku.
So at that time, obviously, my Instagram blew. You know, I tag hard all over. You know, whoever that was there. I think masa tu, at that time tak.
Kat mana tu masa tu?
Tenggol.
Okay, Tenggol.
So the amount of operators wasn't as many as
Now.
now. So I think there was like
5 at that time.
4 or 5 operators, ada operators. So there was about 50 other divers, which tak teruk macam sekarang. Sekarang ni kalau jumpa macam pasar malam, kan Tenggol. But okay lah. So it took me 7 years. It took him 21 years. It took you about
Aku 8
8 years.
8 years.
8 years tau. Oh.
Itu you
It
11
took you how long?
dive.
And it took me, my first whale shark was not underwater.
Pasal ikan.
Aquarium.
Tak. My first whale shark, it came up in front of my room.
Oi?
Oi.
Lain macam.
So the story was, my first whale shark, masa tu I dengan arwah kakak.
Okay.
We were
Sabah.
in Sabah, we were in KK, we were staying in Guyana Marine Resort. So
Dia
kan dia
cakap
atas water. So then when you duduk atas water, yang paling best je, I dekat la dengan tokok kaki tak pakai baju, tak pakai apa kan. La.
Payahlah bagi visual.
Keluar kat balcony kan.
Don't
Sekarang
regret
tengok,
acting.
apa yang lepas tu macam dia datang dekat. Hey, whale shark. Sekejap. La tu sedih sekali. I was like, wah, whale shark. And then I was
So,
like,
reaction,
kakak. So Kak Dip came out, apa tu? Weh, besar apa tu? But so that was my first whale shark outside. And then after that, because so in KK, every year dalam bulan perakhiran bulan 2, bulan 3, whale shark keluar. You just as long as you see ada bubuk cencaluk dekat pasar, you pergilah keluar dekat the
Okay, the
marine park.
krills.
Krills lah,
Udang.
Confirm, yes.
Ya, udang kecil-kecil.
Yelah.
Udang gagau.
Geragau.
Geragau.
Gagau
Gagau ke gagap?
Saya.
Tu kan apa? THR gagau.
Gagau.
Pasal kita pakai bahasa international. Dia East Coast.
Gagau.
Dia bukan west side, dia East Coast.
Dia tu Sabah
Sabah.
And you wonder why it took 21 years to see a whale shark.
Tak percaya.
Aku tak jumpa cencaluk tu.
So where was your after 21 years? Where? Kat mana?
Tenggol.
Okay, talking about whale shark kan.
Yeah.
Si Rod ni, dia pergi bantai buat research atau dia punya statistik, dia pergi collect data kan. Dia buat satu statistik. Berapa page?
Adalah sikit.
Ada sikit.
Untuk whale shark.
Dia ni
Yeah.
being humble tau. So happen so tahun ni midday kan. Boleh pecah cerita.
Pecah.
Ya, boleh,
Pecah.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna moderate. He's
I'm
gonna
gonna be
give
the
a speaker.
moderator, yeah,
So
for
it's
whale
a
shark.
joint thingy with UMT kan.
Nice.
So about this whale shark research, dia cakap, bagus lah data dia. So data dia boleh dipercayai. Cuma satu je, whale shark datang tepat. Location je berubah.
Right.
One whale shark, you're talking about 100 to 150 divers. No chasing.
Yelah.
A whale shark, interestingly enough, dia nombor satu as recently, nombor satu dia dah berubah behaviour. Number two, a whale shark ni sebenarnya ada schedule.
Yep. Yeah.
Schedule. Okay.
Dia rutin.
Let's if we can relate to the yearly migration of the whales and whatnot. So whale sharks, yearly migration. So probably they migrate. The thing is, I don't know about the whole behavior of the whale sharks. However, kalau date tu katalah memang ada whale shark, dia akan datang balik dekat.
Yeah.
Dia akan datang balik.
Because for the past couple of years from Kota Kinabalu, you akan tahu bulan 11 dia akan lalu Tabawan Lahad Datu area.
Okay.
And then dalam bulan 1 dia dekat belah Banggi Kudat. Dan by bulan 3 bulan 4 tu dia ke Kota Kinabalu tu.
Okay.
Ah.
So that's the
route-
trail lah. That's the route lah.
That's the route that has been that people have been citing for the past how many years. Cuma that's why when she saw in Bintulu, macam orang pun macam, ada whale shark kat Bintulu? You know why? Kind of thing. So it's not a mindset thing.
mengharapkan our seorang instructor kan, dia mengharapkan nak tengok turtle. Dia nak sangat tengok turtle sebab dia kata dia tak pernah tengok turtle di perairan itu.
Di Miri dia tak pernah tengok turtle.
Perairan itu tak pernah lah. Lepas tu dia kata dia tak pernah tengok. After 2000 dives whatever jadah dia cakap tu, dia kata nak tengok turtle. Mengharapkan turtle. Lepas tu I think sharks. Dia cakap I think. But we hope not crocodile lah.
Yes.
So masa tu macam we hope not crocodile lah. Aku dah macam lagi dah aku nervous korang ni kenapa. Prior to going to Bintulu, I asked Baki almost every other day, kenapa bawa aku? Kenapa bawa aku? Kenapa aku? Why me? Because I'm so new.
Sebab abang kau nak bawa kau pergi sempurna, kau apa kerja kan? Kerja kan?
Survey period, survey duty, survey.
Dah tak ada dah. Dah tak ada Merdeka.
Weh,
Merdeka.
hebat.
Dah tak ada dah. So kita punya bonus different way now. So we wanted to go, okay lah Bintulu. Lepas tu macam, I was so nervous. Ya
Pasal
Allah.
krokodil tu.
Na'udzubillah. Tak terfikir pun pasal krokodil. Baru sekarang terfikir pasal krokodil. Lepas tu tak terfikir pun sebab it's not a popular place to dive.
Okay.
It's not. And then you don't know. I don't know. I dah setahun tak dive. Lepas tu macam uncertainty. Kalau buatnya ni apa jadi macam mana ni, tak apalah, baki ada. Apa-apa pun baki ada. So itu je yang fikir. Lepas tu yang bila naik itu, bila nampak whale shark, I naik boat. I was the first one. Princess treatment kan sekali lagi. I was the first one to get up. So the camera crew was on the boat. You belum naik lagi. You last sekali. Usually you last. You atau Ethan last. Lepas tu camera crew was on the boat. Macam, Dina, how was it? What did you saw? What did you see? Bagi naik dulu. Berat. Berat. Okay. Aku naik. I naik je. I terus duduk. I melalak. Dan melalak kat bawah tadi. Aku melalak. I melalak like literally. Masih tak dapat lagi tu. Kau nampak apa? Masih tak dapat lagi. So the person that came up after me was Wilson. Baru macam whale shark. Baru crew macam macam the camera crew memang nampak. Dina, you okay?
Kau nanti masuk klip tu masuk dalam.
InsyaAllah kita tengok.
Masuk dalam.
Sempat ikut. Sempat ikut.
Sempat. Pasal dia ada kru dekat atas boat. Dia memang ada kru atas boat, ada kru seorang kat bawah. So dia macam
kru boat pun muntah kan.
Tahu tak, I punya producer, director dan producer untuk Jom Dive dan Borneo Dive merupakan seorang makcik umur dia 50 lebih tahun. Rancangan yang dia buat dan dia popularkan adalah Nona.
So
Dalam
she very
studio.
perempuan. She very female.
Okay, Baki. 3, 2, 1, Baki. From there, she went and did Jom Dive and Borneo Dive. And tiap-tiap hari, kalau kita orang dekat tengah laut, kita orang kat bawah best kan? Dia lah kat atas tu hayun. Bila balik kan, bila dia tarik tudung dia ke belakang ni hitam, ni putih. Kalau dia pergi dekat dekat pasar kat Sempurna tu, kamu pun dekat pulau mana tu? Sudah jadi lokal. Lokal tu.
Dia punya dia punya skrip akan sentiasa repeat. Dulu aku shoot kat Paris. Aku shoot kat London. Catwalk. Fashion. Apa ni atas boat?
I ingat lagi my first opening link. Okay, Baki. Ni ada skrip. Skrip. Okay. So I tengok. Because Jom Dive was my first show in Malay.
Oh, okay.
Because everything was in Mandarin.
Mandarin.
Previously, so it
Oh,
was in
English
Malay.
lah.
So then when I looked at it, right, I said, Assalamualaikum. Minggu ini beradanya kita di Terengganu bersama saya Baki Zainal di Jom Dive. Lepas tu suara dia, kau ajar kau Kau ajar kau Tapi whatever it is, jom dive dengan Borneo Dive. Respect Hatina Ayu.
Shout out.
Small auntie.
Dia memang best lah dia tu.
The small auntie.
Kecil je.
Relax je on the boat. Berjam-berjam atas boat. Relax je.
Betul
Orang lagi
kau
dah
cakap.
wet.
Daripada Nona straight away masuk extreme sports je. Extreme activity.
Dia tak biasa tengok host dia dengan pakai selekeh macam tu. Dengan hitam macam tu kan.
Tak ada make up, tak ada apa nak tahu.
Itulah yang lepas kita dah yang my episode yang kita dive tu kan. Kan lepas tu kan nak buat all the links,
all the
interview
beauty,
and
the beauty
everything.
shots.
Jadi bila dah sampai shore, dah mandi, dah tukar baju.
Sorry lah ni.
Minta maaf.
Jadi korang kena tengok episod ni. Kan kena tengok. Kerana bila dah mandi semua, I ada problem. Dan I tahu semua korang tak pernah mengalami problem itu. Problem I ialah foundation I dah tak boleh pakai, I dah gelap. Jadi bila I pakai foundation, I pakai makeup I kelabu. Jadi bila I jumpa producer, kakak muka dah kelabu. Bedak you tak matching. Aku gelapkan. Alah, orang faham diving. Orang faham diving betul. Tapi tetap kelabu kan. So it was like, ni macam, jadi lagi dia cakap dengan my PA. I rasa
Kelakar tu kan.
powder dia tak matching.
Balik kelakar tu kan. So the hotel that we stayed in was Fairfield. Diorang sponsor kita makan. Italian restaurant. Italian restaurant. That
Fine
the chef
dining.
was proper Italian bagainya. So that was a good meal. So I cakap dengan Dina, girl, ada kat atas, you kat mana ni? Cepat, kan? Sebab kita tak payah kan, kita mandi taklah keluar je kan. Dia nak kena pakai makeup bagai. Lepas tu dia tanya manager, I kena pakai macam mana? Lepas tu manager cakap, you pakai lah macam gegar Vaganza.
Sakit hati aku. Sakit hati aku. Aku dah macam,
Dia naik, lift buka, abang dia, siapa makeup artist kau Asal, kenapa muka kau kelabu?
foundation aku dah cerah kan. Aku pergi menjemur tadi kan.
Muka dia kelabu bang, kelabu. Macam kopok leko bang.
Jadi tengoklah episod tu nanti kawan-kawan. Untuk muka I yang kelabu. Jadi
makan pizza dia tengok muka dia.
The struggle is
Kau
real.
kau belum goreng ke dah goreng?
Kau tak payah tambah boleh tak?
Dia baru rebus.
Kau tak payah tambah lah. Jadi the struggle is real. Okay, ni satu struggle yang orang lelaki tak faham.
Aku dah kenal Dina 15 tahun sih. Aku tak pernah tengok dia.
I consider as announcer yang pandai makeup kan.
Betul, I tahu. I jumpa you hari-hari dulu.
Ya.
Tak pernah kelabu tu.
Sebab aku tak pernah buat outdoor. You nak suruh I work out pun, I work out malam. You nak suruh I pergi swimming, I swim malam. Sebab I jaga my complexion. Mahal tahu tak kalau seorang wanita kena sunburn. Kena tukar the whole makeup range. Lepas tu
Solution kau apa?
Kelabu lah.
Macam mana kelabu
Kelabu lah. Lepas tu PA aku dah macam, oh, kelabu betul muka dia. Oh, tak payah pakai makeup tak boleh.
Ni kelabu, ni merah. Kau rasa?
Aku rasa dia OP
bayang
kau.
sial.
Alamak, dia ni monokromatik.
Jadi ya, itu akan sentiasa terpahat sekarang ni kan. Footage ni semua kan bila go online, it stays forever.
Aduh.
Lepas ni kalau dia dive, dia terus lubung.
Tak, lepas ni
Tak.
probably kena bawa 3 ton ke 4 ton.
Kan.
Betul. Aku
Aduh.
rasa begitu juga. Lepas ni banyaklah aku nak belanja untuk makeup.
Lagi satu ni
Masuk.
pakai SPF 400.
Lebih baik kau kasih men.
Aku dah pakai.
Kau order tabau ke? Kau order Shopee ni. yang pakai mata macam tu.
Oh tak.
Lepas tu mata je hitam.
Pakai chemical.
Yang China punya pudar.
Itu lah.
Salsabila.
Macam diver-diver sana lah kan.
Yang tu memang semua tak tahu tu, aku tahu.
Itu bila dia keluarkan. Kau kenapa ni?
Kau jangan pakai mask kat luar. Kau pakai mask kat dalam. Betul baru pakai benda tu.
Alhamdulillah.
Seronok korang kan?
Anyway.
Seronok korang kan?
Best sebab selalu kalau pergi diving, cuma I dengan manager I je yang kutuk dia. Bahan dia. Sebab dia adik kan. Kita dapat bahan. Ini lagi best. 4 orang sendiri.
Happy. Kopi
Dia
everybody.
bukan adik Baki. Newbies.
Apa tak? Apa term?
Noob lah.
Bukan.
Dia lulu, so lulu.
Bukan.
Hey!
Baru nak naik apa?
BBNU.
Maaf. Bila Malay terms, I tanya manager I. I tak reti.
Manager dia nama Ethan.
Dia Cina tapi
Wah.
bahasa dia lagi bagus lah.
Jadi wanita, you feel me, right? Ladies, you feel me.
I'm sure
Diorang je
they
yang
do.
tak faham.
I'm sure they do. I'm
I
sure.
understand the issue.
Kenapa?
Aku berapa kali student kan. Dia naik dah habis kos cakap, ayah, I dah already, I dah. Cakap, what's wrong? Cakap, 1 more month nak kahwin. Yang kau dah kau nak kahwin ni, kau pergi ambil kos buat apa?
Kurang bijaksana. Masih ada line lagi lah, actually. Masih ada lagi line. Love it.